Well, watching that report, the image consultant Kathy Martin and Jason Shanky, who runs several male grooming salons. Kathy, were you under pressure to lose weight?
No, I don't think I felt any pressure. I think in general there is pressure for women to look good at all stages, be they pregnant or not. I personally didn't feel much pressure, but then I did eat quite healthily throughout my pregnancy, and then, you know, afterwards I ate quite a lot, but I was breastfeeding, I was very hungry, and, you know, and then I was taking my baby out for walks. So as Mary...
How far did you go to retain your figure?
I didn't go that far, but I have to say though, 6 months after giving birth I did run a half marathon in Rio. So I suppose I'd signed up to do that before I realised I was pregnant, and then decided, yes, I'm going to stick to that goal and do it. And it did help me lose weight, obviously, you know, training for that.
Jason, so you are a dad of two. What pressure was your wife under to lose weight after the children were born?
I don't think she felt any pressure, you know, from other people. I think it was mostly pressure from herself. You know, you read the magazines, they're always full of thin people, and I think it persuades people that, you know, looking good and looking slim is the way you must be.
Even if it makes you unhappy?
Yeah, well, I don't know that it does make you unhappy.
Well,
you know,
what happens if you're happy with the skin you're in?
Well, absolutely, but I noticed in your VT there was a statistic that 82% of women had a lack of self-esteem after they had their baby, and looking good makes you feel good about yourself, and perhaps maybe that's why they aim to look better.
Okay, so is it all about celebrity media culture?
Yes, but it's also about emotions and things. After pregnancy, you know, your body is full of hormones, and it's really natural to feel a certain amount of insecurity, not just in your body, but am I doing this right, you know.
But as we heard in that report, nature is a great healer.
Yes, and genes and metabolism are a fantastic way of determining who's going to look better quicker than others, and that's just a fact that we can't change. It's a fact of nature. Now, things like Botox, personal trainers, gyms, beauty treatments, they're all much more accessible these days, but not every new mum has the time nor the budget to spend on those kinds of things either.
I was looking at your Facebook page tonight and I came across a new word, pregorexia.
Yes, one that I discovered tonight as well. Apparently a friend of mine who's a weight consultant has told me that pregorexia is a condition, and it is a form of anorexia in pregnant ladies, and it's horrifying to think that people are starving themselves to a degree while they're actually pregnant and should be feeding and nourishing a baby that's inside their body. So it's worrying, but it's out there.
Jason, are men under the same pressure as women?
I think men in general are under more pressure these days to look good, you know. Looking good improves your chances of success, whether that be in a job or getting a pay rise or getting a partner, you know. So I think, you know, again, we look at these magazines, we see Brad Pitt, we see George Clooney, they're all very highly successful people.
But some people will go to extremes. I mean, for example, people will smoke to keep the weight off, or they'll diet. What advice would you be giving? Well,
my advice is to do what you feel, you know, is best for you. You know, I don't think anybody should be forcing you into being anything you're not.
Everything in moderation, of course.
Including moderation itself, they
yes.
say. What if you just want to be you? What happens if you're happy with the shape that you're in?
Well, that's absolutely fine, unless, of course, you know, the shape you're in is a very unhealthy one for your body. In which case, you know, as some of the people in the recording were saying, you know, the NHS is encouraging people to get out there. And, you know, the best thing to do to lose weight after having a baby are things which are wonderful for both baby and mum. And that is breastfeeding and going for walks with the baby in the pram. You know, fresh air, breastfeeding the baby, absolutely fantastic.
Jason, you've talked twice already tonight about the magazines and the kind of pressure that you're under, this culture, but really we can't all be like the stars.
No, that's right. And I mean, Kathy, I think, just hit the nail on the head. It's about being healthy and being happy with yourself, you know, and eating a healthy, balanced diet makes your skin good, you know, drinking plenty of water rather than alcohol, for example, makes your skin look better. You look better as a result of eating and drinking healthy foods.
Is your wife happy with the shape she is?
I don't think my wife's ever happy with the shape she is. she's always
I wasn't asking that in a flippant way. I mean,
yeah, no, she's always trying to lose weight, and I think she naturally eats, you know, and likes food and whatever, and it feels probably under a certain amount of pressure to look slimmer.
Do you think men put women under pressure?
I'm not sure. I don't personally.
Kathy says they do.
Yeah.
I think they do, and I think, you know, there have been lots of reports that say that women feel under pressure to lose weight, postnatal weight, because of the pressure they feel from their partners. But that's not to say, you know, the pressure's coming directly from the partners. It could be, again, those hormones and that subconscious thing that they want to look good for their partners. So a bit of both, I think, yeah.
Are you happy with your shape?
Yes, but like Brenda Jason's wife, you know, I'm always trying to eat more healthily, you know, and try to go walking and try to do a bit more exercise than I probably do.
Kathy Martin, Jason Shanky, thank you both very much.
Thank you.
Now, after the break, as the teams are named, Ruth Gorman reports ahead of the Ireland-England game in this weekend's Six Nations. Can Ireland take the crippled crowd? And, still on a sporting theme, how much is too much when it comes to the price of being a sports fan? Plus, Naomi McMullen will be here with the day's business news, so don't go away. I'm back with you again in less than a minute.